Hi folks, this is Chris Fanning for the Picton Gazette. Here I am at the Crystal Palace at the fairgrounds to tell you about the Picton Fair book, which is published in this week's Gazette. In a tradition we started last year in partnership with the Prince Edward Agricultural Society, you will find 16 pages of the fair program and all the classes of competition, from Holsteins to home crafts. Karen Valahora's editorial talks about this new way of getting the fair book out and dips into its variety of categories. Don't be shy. If you haven't got cattle, there's cookies, or crochet, or even coloring book categories. Speaking of color, we're grateful to our young artists, Mark on the front cover and Clyde on the fair book cover, for their contributions to this issue. Thank you very much, boys. In the news, we can start with Jason Parks, who has a number of items for us. Jason?
Thanks, Chris. In the Gazette this week, I've got an update on the work around Picton terminals. The Parish and Heimbrecker grain silos have started to rise from the shore and are on schedule to start accepting trucks loaded with grain and corn by next spring. Community Care for Seniors cut the ribbon on their new senior center. They will be still located at 74 King Street, but the seniors organization is in the process of buying the building and creating a permanent home for staff and all their wonderful programming. In keeping with seniors, Terry Sprague was recognized with an Outstanding Ontario Seniors Award at Queen's Park recently. Mr. Sprague is a former Gazette columnist, author, and expert naturalist. Congratulations, Terry. On the web this week, I've got stories about a new investment by the province to connect unattached patients with primary care providers. The mass timber products arrived at the building site of the new Prince Edward County Memorial Hospital. And last but never least, I've got some images from the Canada Day celebrations in Picton. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you, Jason. Elsewhere in the news, Eleanor Zicci has an account of the Public Library's annual report, as well as a visit to the County Arts Council's 32nd annual exhibition of local artists. It remains open at the Picton Armory through the 13th. Pop in and vote for your favorite piece for the People's Choice Award. And finally, Karen Valahora offers an account of political commentator David Frum's podcast, which ended up recording at the Gazette office last week. Karen and David will be on stage at the Regent on July 24th for a wide-ranging conversation in support of the Hospital Foundation. That's about it for this week. Have a look at the fair book and start thinking about entering a competition or two. The more the merrier. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.